Hey there, this is Malorian, and this is going to be basically a hardcore doubleheader. Coming up in a couple of months, they're going to be running a hardcore tournament here, although based off a death clock, 35 points, and we're just going to be doing a little bit of practice here. I'm going to be doing minions for both, he'll be doing Legion for both, but in his first list here, he's going to be running Thagrosh with an Archangel, he has a Carnivian, and there's also the, Scythian. And then for my side, I'm going to be running Rask with just an Ironback Spitter, 2 Posse. I'm going to have Wrong Eye and Snapjaw, a minion of Bog Trogs, and a Feral Geist. So this is what the board looks like here. For those who don't know what hardcore is like, it's not like you're trying to get points. The main thing is if you dominate that zone, the other caster gets hit with a takes 5 points of damage, and there's also a kill box where, again, if you kill box yourself, you take 5 points of damage. They're really still deciding what to do with the death clock. They're trying to make it a little bit more lenient, so it's not like it's as hard, hardcore as normal, but we're going with the 40 points that we think they're going to end up with. He deployed first, he's going to be going first, and really, Rask is exactly what I want to drop against a list like this. I have the damage buff to try and help deal with his armor, and then I can shoot off his buffs, and then I have the remove from play on Snapjaw. So as long as I can get that all to work, I should be fine. His first turn, he's really just rushing on up here, and he has the little blessing thing on the Scythian. On my first turn, I throw out the Fury and Admonition, double submerge after, submerge and then charge, and really just trying to get up there. And I mean, I have so many models compared to his 4 that I can just really swamp this. I was wondering if I should feat this turn, but I decided to hold on to it. On his turn, he's able to shoot down one of my posse there from the right. Otherwise, the Scythian's going way left, which is going to allow me to go way right. And otherwise, yeah, he's being pretty defensive with the rest of his army, kind of giving me the initiative. So on my turn, I charge in with the posse there and really don't do much damage. One of my guys missed their attack, and I really hope to do more, but his armor is pretty damn high. Now, I was able to go up there and shoot him also with my spitter, so did a little bit more damage there too, getting up Wrong Eye into a position where I can deal with him, and otherwise, like I said, just shifting to the right. And now is where I pop my feet so that, sure, he can kill those posse members there, but then I can go after him and hopefully finish him off with Snapjaw to remove him from play. So on his turn, that's basically what happens. He kills those 3, the Scythian, transferring more over, and there's really not much else he can do. On my turn, yeah, thanks to Boundless Charge and Fury and all that good stuff, charging with the Gators, I actually missed 2 of my attacks in the Archangel, which I thought was going to screw me over, but luckily, yeah, Snapjaw goes in there, finishes the job. Otherwise, my only one left from the other posse charges the Scythian just to try and hold him down, and yeah, I'm in a pretty damn good spot here. On his turn, though, he does well. Pretty much the Scythian goes and kills the Gator that was on the far left there, so that posse's gone. Kills one more. Otherwise, yeah, Thagrosh comes in here. I didn't think he'd really risk it, but he goes and he kills my Snapjaw, and now he's just being taken over by the Feral Geist. And yeah, I mean, he is down to 1 transfer, so scenario could be, caster kill could be a possibility here. But otherwise, yeah, this was a solid killing from his side. So on my turn, what it really comes down to is a shot from Rask just to take off the blessing that he had put on himself there, and whatever else he might have on him, do a little bit of damage, shoot him with the spitter, Snapjaw goes over, does a hit, the Gatormen charge in, and that's really it. That finishes the job. So feeling pretty good. I mean, if this would have failed, I would have been in a lot of trouble, but yeah, I'm happy to walk away with the win. So second game here now, he's going with eVayl, and this is definitely his best caster. I've had to play this kind of in the past, and it is super deadly. It's a tier 4, you know how it goes. It has the Legionnaires, Max Pot, 2 Angelius, Ravagore, he has the Afflictor there, and then he has the 2 Shepherds and a Spell Martyr. I'm now going over to my Maelok, and really all I did was take out the Bog Trogs in the Feral Geist to add in the Bull Snapper and the Witch Doctor. Once again, he's going to be going first, and really the way this one goes it's going to be kind of weird because I have to be very careful. Otherwise, his Angelius can just be messing up my Snapjaw with no loss. So he's probably going to be more of a following up from behind. But, I'm actually wondering if I can death clock him on this. I know people say that Maelok is really good for death clocking on the hardcore mission. But otherwise, yeah, I think I can just get in there, take my lickings, and grind him down. But we'll see what happens. So he takes first turn, and he's basically rushing up there. He did do something that I thought was kind of wasteful, where, I mean, he did the normal thing where the Pock guys kill each other and they make a shredder, but he ran up his Spell Martyr and just tried for an obliteration. He didn't get the scatter to really do much of anything, but he kind of lost his Martyr for nothing. But, yeah, he has all these guys in my grill, but probably the biggest thing that's an issue is, first of all, he has the Refuge on the Angelius on the right, but if you look at his death clock, man, that turn took 10 minutes, and yeah, I mean, he hasn't played his eVayl 2 in a while now, so I mean, he was kind of rusty and kind of slow. So definitely with hardcore or really anything else with the death clock, really have to be faster. So on my turn here, I just basically move out the best I can. Death Pack is up on the left posse. I get a shot onto his Angelius, do a good amount of damage, and otherwise, yeah, I don't want to be dealing with a hit from his Angelius, so Snapjaw and Wrong Eye are coming back to the middle of my lines. On his turn here, wow, he had really bad dice. The Angelius on the left is able to come in and kill one Gator. On the right, the Angelius goes after those Gators. Now, they're zombified and whatever, but he goes in and he's just missing the charge attack. Miss, miss, miss. And at the end, it's only his last bot attack, which he boosts the hit, that he finally hits that Gator for like 4 damage and then refuges back. Really bad dice. Then his Afflictor goes up, and of course he's hoping to kill me, remove me from play, and turn me into one of his Incubi. Well, he misses his charge attack, and then he buys one and doesn't do enough damage to kill me. So a complete flop. Otherwise, yeah, he's really just kind of moving up with the rest of his forces. But yeah, really poor turn on his side just because of dice. Over here, yeah, again, just, man, I don't know what you got to do with guys roll this bad. You have to go and, like, throw them down the stairs and teach them a lesson? I don't know. But these two flyers really failed him. Otherwise, over here, now it's my turn to really screw up something. And basically, I tried to pin in an Angelius because he had admonition, and then he just triggered at the very last one and flew over me. I felt so stupid. I don't know why I forgot this. I got one attack on him at least that's going to do some damage, but this was so dumb. So dumb. Otherwise, it looks like this, and really I was hoping to get rid of both the right Angelius and the Afflictor, and I just was overestimating the damage my Gators would do. So really, they went in, they really messed up the Angelius, did some damage to the Afflictor. Snapjaw had to finish him off. Luckily on the left side, I was able to charge in with my Bull Snapper, and he just cranked the damage and really messed him up. So that's really going to help. Yeah, the Gator just did another shot, or sorry, the Spitter did another shot into the Angelius, the right one, just to hurt it even more. So really, both of his Angelius are really messed up, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I also popped my feet this turn too, so he won't be able to do much to me. So what he does then is pretty much his best, but it's not really much. His left Angelius is able to kill the Bull Snapper. His right one goes and, kills one Gator, knocks down another one. That allows him to go through with a Shredder so he can arc some obliterates from his feet, trying to kill my Turtle. Did not work. My Turtle survived. Part of that could have been helped as the Ravagore shot the Witch Doctor when it could have shot the Turtle. Even then, I probably would have been left alive. But again, hurting with some bad dice, I'm left alive with 1. And he also has me on fire because he did the Animus. But just a little spoiler here, that's going to go out. So, and he's trying to attack my Gators there. But they're going to be armor 22 from the Legionnaires, 20 on the unfully painted ones, and yeah, he's just going to do no damage to me. So overall, other than killing a Bull Snapper and really hurting my Turtle, didn't really get too much done. So my turn here was pretty devastating. I was able to kill off the left Angelius, Maelok charging in there to really doing some help there. Was able to go and kill tons of the Legionnaires, kill the Angelius. Snapjaw goes in to kill the Ravagore, and at this point I basically have it in the bag. Last activation I did was the turtle going up to shoot one of his shepherds just to take it off. Also killed the Shredder too. But if you look at this here, what I should have done is ran him over just to close the gap to Maelok, because I'm going to give him a chance at assassination. And that's basically what he does. During this assassination is when he's going to be deathclocking himself. We're going to keep on going anyway. But pretty much the Harrier goes up. He's going to make it into an arc node, do 2 obliterates, but it's just not going to work. One's going to scatter off, which is going to basically seal the deal. Second one's going to hit and only do 3 points of damage. And after that, yeah, like I said, death clocking now, but let's keep going. Otherwise, yeah, there's not really too much he can do with what he has, and so on my turn, I'm really just cleaning things up, take a big shot at him with the Spitter, charge in with the Gators, and finish him off, and that's the game. So, yeah, I mean, death clock aside, I mean, I made my mistakes here, feeling really dumb with that whole admonition thing. I can't believe how I screwed that up. But otherwise, yeah, looking good for the Gators. And I don't know, when this comes up, I'm still up in the air whether I'd want to take my Legion or my Signar or these guys. You know, probably when it comes down to painting, I should either just stick with my Legion or stick with my Gators because they're the most painted. And, you know, it's one of those things where you might have to say, hey, this might be the best list, but screw it. This is what I have painted. So there you go, and hope you like watching. Bye.